Welcome back, Redeemers, to the YouTube channel. We appreciate y'all. My name is Jarek.
I'm Nick.
I'm Lo.
I'm Keith. I'm Nas.
I'm Curtis.
And I'm Ty.
And y'all know why we here. Y'all saw the thumbnail. We are going to watch The GOATs, in my opinion. NCT 127 debut, correct?
Fire truck.
All right, Fire Truck. I like that name because it's going to be fire. So let's just go right into it.
Why don't you shut the fire truck up?
At a point.
Getting lifted.
Oh my God, stop playing with him.
Fire truck. 어디 bound Mr. Firm in the flow. 지금의 열기를 식혀줄게. 불만이 가득 찬 걷어 화끈하게. 저 사람의 소리에 느끼는 내 기분은 말씀하는 처음 곤란. 미치기는 모르기는 no thanks. 흔들리는 내 달궈진 babe. See? 태운 뒤 빈잔 없이 we get hands up if you're feeling the vibe now. One step, two steps. 오늘 밤 너와 나 모두 다 빠져들지. 언제든 달려가 소방차. You can commit. 너보는 지겨, pick it up. 이름 느끼는 대로 흔들어. 뜨거워지는 순간 그게 소리쳐. Fire truck.
No, the concept I think it's supposed to be like shorties on fire or something.
Yeah, being aware everywhere 부르기만 하면 돼. Look now, 그냥 보는 나 같아. 우린 나만 나타나. Just play for me, 시원하게 네 화를 불어줄 테니 just hold up. 차분하면 다치게 하여 열기 마주하기처럼 뜨거워. 이거 가는 거 말하기 쉽죠.
Discount chance.
Hands up if you're feeling the vibe now. One step, two steps. 짜릿한 네 음악, 네만 봐 불태우지. 외쳐봐 소방차 어디든 달려가지. Maximum up, turn it up. 리듬에 맞춰 흔들어. 춤을 느끼는 순간 크게 소리쳐. Fire truck. Fire truck. Fire truck. 멈추지 마. 밤이 새도록. Maximum up, turn it up.
It's a transaction. Big real.
소방차. 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 소방차.
Yeah, come through with the after credit scene.
Fire truck.
They look like they was about to jump them, boy.
Fire truck. How do you feel about that?
That was a very interesting video.
They will give us context in the comments about what it is, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a whole theme thing about them saving her from fire or saving someone from fire, and I forget what the whole thing is.
Oh, wait. So that was supposed to be the girl throughout her life.
Correct. And it's like saving you
Okay.
from fire and everything else and stuff. That was the kind of theme. But go off, Lo.
Nah, I mean, that's literally kind of like the synopsis of what I'm saying. Like, it's still a very interesting, like, choice or, like, video.
That beat go crazy. I love the progression of the beat. Like they started adding some instruments towards the end of it. You said this is their debut.
Yeah, for 127.
How old?
Not you.
Like how old is this?
I want to say it's 2017.
I love their choices in like beats and overall flows because it be stuff that you don't expect them to kind of do because this sound is very. I don't think everybody can pull what they just did off, and I give them kudos for that. They're always doing something.
They're risk takers.
Yeah, they're risk takers, and I respect that because this is like sounds that you don't really expect them to
And I
do.
respect that.
Yeah, that was
Also,
awesome.
I noticed this is like the first K video I've watched where it's not only is it not predominantly SK, SK people in the video. It's like look like it's shot in like California or some shit, or like it was shot in the middle of like a suburbs or something in California. Throughout like history and everything, but yeah, that was kind of interesting because it like starts like kind of like a Leave It to Beaver 1950s esque background and then continues to progress throughout. So like I said, this is a real interesting video. That's kind of like all I can really say right now.
Well, I'll say the video did start interesting for sure. How it started with black and white and then jumped to more of a modern day, I guess. But then also around, I believe, the midpoint or 2/3 in, we start getting the aspect ratio changed to standard. So I knew they were playing with the timeline. So I just assumed, at least on the first viewing, that the girl was growing up, as you had said, like throughout time. But I didn't know specifically where NCT would you say what subgroup of NCT 127?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where they fit into that, so
They're
to speak, because
they're
they
a
say
Korean-based group.
yeah. Well, no, I mean into the video, like
In the video.
because they were like kind of in the background and like so
Oh,
I didn't
okay, I see
know
what you're
like
saying.
if she's older, younger, so I didn't know kind of where they were fitting into that. But I thought the video
Oh,
was
man, she's
the
in the
video
chair
definitely
and
caught
now
your
watching
attention
her
for
son.
sure. The only thing, like, I did love the rap line and everything. Like, I thought their flows and cadences were all great. The only thing I didn't actually like, ironically,
No, it makes
opposite
sense.
Jarek, was the beat. But it was more specifically the beat in during the hook, like where they introduced like that siren, like almost like bubble popping kind of sound. Like I thought like listening to that on repeat, it would get a little bit distracting, perhaps, at least to me. But other than that, I enjoyed it overall, and I do want to commend Jarek on that too, especially because you pointed out something great, that I always prefer artists to take risks rather than stay with the same mold. And the fact that they are risk takers is something in and of itself that's impressive.
I thought the video was cool. I thought the song was all right and didn't move the world for me, but it was cool. And I don't think it would be anything I'll put on my playlist. I did like the video in the aspect that every time that they pop up in certain instances, like time freezes, like now, and then they do the fire hoses. As like everything around the world stops, like nobody really sees them. They're just there as like maybe like an imaginary friend or whatever. But like nobody acknowledges their existence, or even when they get hit with the fire hose, it's like, nobody's there. So I thought that was kind of cool. But other than that, I thought the video was well done. I thought the color splash was cool, especially on the performance, background stage. It was good. It's just really probably nothing I'd put on my playlist.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool. I liked the dance break towards the end. I was really digging that when the water was falling down and everything like that. But it was alright. It was cool. And you said this is also their debut
Yeah, well, for this particular unit.
for this unit, for 127 unit.
Yeah, because technically the NCT U songs drop first, but
Okay.
that's the entire, like the whole unit. Yeah.
Okay,
But at the time, it might have only been like 15 or 16 when they
Gotcha.
first started.
got you. I mean, yes. For this unit's debut, I'm still impressed. You know what I mean? Song was okay, but I'm always, impressed with, all the group's abilities to perform and, like he said, take that risk. So.
I like the idea.
Wasn't feeling the song though. This was a debut for them.
Yeah, for this particular subunit.
Okay. I mean, like I've listened to other songs that they've done, so I guess I had a little higher expectations. But I mean, cool idea, cool concept. Video was cool. Like the choreography. I wasn't feeling the song. So that's cool because like it's their first joint, but not bad.
Yeah, just one thing I will add to is I don't know if it's necessarily correct or anything like that. Just like something that it could mean, I guess, is they did have that like omniscient kind of presence. That's why I think I was kind of confused, like thinking about the video was like that they were. I couldn't really pinpoint like when they were actually impacting the person's life, but if they are literally just like someone's conscience or something like that, like you know how like a red flag in your head, like a red flag goes off, like a warning. So seeing the video,
Red flag, fire truck.
yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a leap, I guess, but just assuming like, you know, like someone seeing, you know, a moment happen where they're like, oh, this is something I should, you know, step back from. And then at the end of the video, they're like an older person. So my guess is that they're just reflecting on their life. But I mean,
Or like she's gotten older and now they're taking care of her son the same way they took care of her.
yeah, the video definitely leaves a lot open to interpretation, at least for a first viewing, a first couple viewings.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way about the track. Obviously, I'm a real big NCT fan, like in general. They always do like edgy music and things that are kind of like different. And this definitely is a song that feels like you wouldn't play this every day. This should sound like a strobe lights is on in the club somewhere, and you might have been doing some substances that you weren't doing throughout the regular week. Fire truck.
You know, at me next time, Nick. Okay. Damn.
But nah, still for a debut, dope lyrics, cool vocals, nice dancing, definitely that K-pop angst edgy look, and you know with the hair all. We know the looks, and I think with some units at some point we're getting accustomed to like the angsty younger versions of them, and then when you see other stuff, it's just like, oh, okay, this is like a totally different group. Because if I play this and then we put like Save Me on or something where they hair is clean and slick and it's like a whole GQ look, it looks night and day from like debuts. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Anybody got anything else they want to add? Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hashtag Redeemers. Let us know what other NCT songs you want us to react to. They got like 100 more that we haven't. Y'all been kicking our ass about Cherry Bomb and Kick It and everything else, and we're gonna get there. Continue the hashtag, and we'll get to you. Also, join the Patreon. You'll get the early content from anything NCT, BTS, Stray Kids, or anything else related. Some live Q&A stuff will be set up on there coming soon. Also, some other content and things that'll be announced in early October. Lo, you can lead us out.
Road to 3 milli. Road to a dub. Everybody, what we gotta say?
Fire truck.
Hey.